Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Tampa. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Brady. And Brady has it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Underneath, he's got Brate. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Brady. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Brady going to go on 4th down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now Brady again. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Brady now to throw. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early. A definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cameron Brate taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. That was so well timed. Just a perfect throw on the slant.
Hit him on the move, didn't he? Now he's going against the grain of the defenders coming over to try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. To throw, Fitzpatrick. This one left side caught by Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. A 14-yard touchdown. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Point after try forthcoming. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. It's a party now. It's a party.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Brady to throw. And Brady, the tight end's got it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Brady. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Two minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Again, it's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Watch the pass. Slant. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Bang, 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 bang.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
And And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Hey, Keller. 52 and 56.
Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So that'll back him up 5. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Fitzpatrick again. And a throw there are going to be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, Fitzpatrick. That one is slant to McLaurin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Dancing to his left. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Check, 47. They're going to need some therapy after this.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, open man, Gronkowski complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Here we go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Fournette. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. To throw is Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll lead here to a third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 35 on second down, Fitzpatrick. That's into the hands of his tight end Bates. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's got room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And they'll get this down to the 10. 46 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Fitzpatrick. And that's caught left side. Seals-Jones with it. Touchdown! Ricky Seals-Jones from 10 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and the lead is up to 5. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands. And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away. This is caught by Evans. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Brady to throw. Catch right side by Evans. And he's brought down. To throw is Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Brady. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw, Brady. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium. Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched. Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for two. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation? You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it. We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. 52, 56, 52, 56. Hey, color. Fitzpatrick to throw. This is intercepted. Blitzed by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.